All right. Hello, Virgo. And sorry, let me just turn my music down here for a second. Thank you for coming to check out your January 2021 reading. This is a general reading, so it cannot and will not resonate for everybody. If it doesn't make any sense to you at all, maybe go over and check your moon and or rising sign, and you may find your message there for the month of January. So this is an extended version of what I post on my Facebook post, so I'm going to go over the cards that were posted there for those of you who just stumbled across this and didn't see it there. But basically, I'm going to go in and clarify with what the cards were. So we're going to jump right into what was out. So the first card that we're going to talk about is the Justice card. So this brings me to question, brings me to question, what lessons did you learn in 2020? Because the Justice card is all about karmic lessons being played out, right? Whether for good or bad, it really depends on, like, did you do something with full integrity, or did you do something, that you're rather shameful of, perhaps? What are the consequences of the actions that you took, right? That's what Justice is telling me here. I also feel like for some of you, it's that you're walking into January with a sense of balance, like an emotional balance, maybe that you've gained. But I feel like Spirit's saying here, that you also might have a choice in the month of January, because we do also have the Two of Swords, which we'll talk about in just a minute here. But there might be a choice here that you'll have to make this month. It might be rather challenging, and Spirit might also just be saying to really weigh out your pros and cons and balance out, like, are the repercussions of whatever decision you make going to be worth it, kind of an energy here. Because there is potential for long-term repercussions, okay? So the next card we'll talk about is the Page of Cups. Oh, my mother's calling. Sorry, Ape, I'll call you back. So the Page of Cups here is telling us that you need to follow your intuition, right? It's talking about being open to the possibilities of new things. It tells me that during the month of January, you might get a new opportunity might come up to you, or a new idea might pop into your head, something creative where you can express yourself in a creative way. But I feel like something is going to pop up, and it's going to be unexpected, something out of the blue, and it's going to have you spending time, like, in your emotional self here, where you can express some creativity. So Spirit also, especially with these two cards here together, is saying that you need to look for any synchronicities that come about in your day-to-day life. Look for those repeating numbers. For me, a lot of the time, my signs come from legit license plates, okay? However they might come in an unexpected form. It could be the smell of an old perfume or anything like that. Look for synchronicities and things, because those synchronicities are going to build on in your intuition, and you need to really kind of dig into your intuition during the month of January here. There's going to be a multitude of intuitive messages that the universe is going to be putting into you this month. That's all I can say about that, okay? So I typically only do 3 cards, but these 2 cards both came out, both wanted to be talked about. So again, there's that Two of Swords I mentioned, right? Also, the Justice there is a important major decision, a difficult decision at that, with that Two of Swords there. And you might be, because it's paired with this Eight of Swords, you might be feeling very confused about whatever choice you have to make here. I feel like, you're stuck on this journey, right? You're walking down this road and another path comes your way, right? Sorry, my analogies. But do you stay on the path that you've been on, the path that you've grown to know, or do you take a risk and jump out to this other opportunity that's coming? That's, I think, something like that is going to be the kind of decision that you have to make here. For a lot of you, this might be regarding career. For some of you, cups are emotional as well, so it could be regarding a relationship, but I feel for most of you, this is something career related, money related, especially because you're an earth sign, and the earth signs with this great conjunction we just had, and with Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius for the next 2 years, you guys are really going to be focusing on your careers and how you make your money, right? So I feel like it's going to be a difficult decision because there's no clear-cut answers that come with those decisions in life that we have to make. There's no clear-cut answers to our questions, right? Sometimes it's stuff that we have to learn on our own. And you might need to, because this Eight of Swords is here, both of them actually are about changing. You might need to change your perspective on whatever decision you have to make, kind of look at things. You really need to balance out, right, the pros and cons to your situation. And you need to let go of any negative thoughts that you have, any thought patterns, negative thought behaviors, or, anything that is holding you back in a negative way. You need to figure out how to release that by making this choice, whatever that choice might be for you. Okay. So I also had pulled an oracle card. We're going to talk about that. The card, I'm sorry, it's a mirror image, but the card you guys got for the month of January was the full moon in Capricorn. Okay, so this card tells me that whatever difficult time you've been going through, it is going to come to an end. Whatever this decision you end up making is going to end this tough cycle. Now, it also is saying that how hard are you willing to work, okay? So for some of you, if this is career related, you might be in the position where, do I stay at my job? Do I leave my job? What do I do? Okay. This can be a sign that you should probably make an exit if you feel comfortable and if you will be stable enough to do so. Obviously, don't jump to any conclusions. I've always been taught, don't leave a job if you don't have another job lined up, kind of a thing, okay? You do whatever you're being called to do. Follow your intuition. Spirit here is all about the justice. This Page of Cups, it's all about following your intuition, listening to that inner guidance, working on that emotional self, right, to help you make this decision. But the full moon in Capricorn here, it's also about, like I said, putting in that work. It's whatever your dreams are, whatever it is that you want to manifest, whatever it is, you have to put in that work for sure. And it could end up being something as simple as that you have to face some sort of a harsh reality, okay? Like maybe with the Justice card where I was saying before that this could be, where was I going with that? Sorry. It's like you have this choice to make, right? Where it's a karmic lesson, that's where I was going, where it's a karmic lesson that you're going through, that you have just learned or you are learning or are going through. You might have to face a harsh reality here. So it's saying here to trust in the universe, trust in yourself, listen to your intuition, follow the synchronicities, right? And you'll be able to find that balance. Spirit also with this full moon in Capricorn card is all about taking care of yourself as well, making yourself a priority. So I want you guys for the month of January to make yourself a priority here. Okay. Whether that's changing your eating habits a little bit, starting a workout routine, doing meditation, journaling, what have you. Whatever you got to do. Okay. So we're going to pull some clarifiers. That is the point of this video. Shuffle this deck here really quick. Okay. Pull some clarifiers for y'all. We're going to see exactly what this Justice card here is. Okay. One more shuffle. All right. So we want to know exactly why this Justice card is here. What else can you tell us about this Justice card, Spirit, please? About this choice, about bringing balance into the life of my Virgos. Four of Wands. So this is definitely something that is stemming from the home, okay? So with that being said, we just had our full moon in if I could talk, full moon in Cancer, okay, on December 29th. And Cancer rules our fourth house, which is all about home and stability, okay, and all of that. So I feel like the Justice card here, it's saying that whatever choice, whatever balance you have to focus on for the month of January does revolve around your home, where you feel at home. It doesn't necessarily have to be a physical home. It could be in your heart space, okay? see if we can get one more clarifier here. Okay, we almost have, oh, there we go. All right, Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so I feel like moving into January, some of you have a new, like, maybe you've spoken your truths or you've gained a new sense of clarity within your situation. That's what is making you think about this decision you have to make, right? But the Ace of Swords is about seeing the opportunity, not just being presented it, but seeing it. We have the Nine of Pentacles behind that. So it is, right now you might be feeling very codependent for some of you, okay? For some of you, if it's regarding a relationship and you're thinking about leaving this relationship, you're worried about that codependency. Am I going to be able, because in the upright, this Nine of Pentacles is all about independence and financial stability and all of that, right? And because it's in the reverse, I feel like that's something that is what you're worried about, is not being able to do it on your own, perhaps. Or it could be, you know, if it's regarding career or job, you are very, very fearful of, what will I do if I don't have this job? Will my stability be the same? I don't know, but I've been thinking about it, right? Just saying. All right, so next we'll clarify this Page of Cups for you guys. Again, I really feel very heavily here that this is telling me to tell you guys to follow your intuition. So I wouldn't be surprised if the High Priestess decided to come out. Sorry, that was a whole handful of cards. I'll load them back in. I feel like Spirit's saying here to trust your intuition. Okay. I also, Spirit was telling me when I was with this card to tell you guys to look for the synchronicities of life. There's that Page of Pentacles in reverse. So again, it's two pages here, right? This is definitely some sort of news coming in, but because this Page of Pentacles is in the reverse, he is the slowest moving page in, you know, and it's all about learning. He's not moving. He's not a knight. Sorry. But he's the slow learner in the upright. So I feel like you're learning something rather quickly here. But there's going to be some sort of an opportunity here that is definitely going to have you thinking some type of way here. So we have the Five of Swords in the reverse. This is you letting go of any emotional instability that you've been having. Just being like, I'm done fighting this battle here, right? The Queen of Wands is here to also just, like, she's telling me to tell you to trust your intuition, that you have the opportunity to create a stable foundation, right? Yeah, so the Nine of Cups is, I just pulled that too. The Nine of Cups is telling me that you are, whatever opportunity is going to come your way, it is something that can bring you that contentment that you're looking for. Emotional fulfillment, if, you know, for some. It could be financial as well. But you're going to, once you're able to leave behind all of this worry and doubt that comes with this card and picking up the pieces to walk on, following your intuition, you'll reach this Nine of Cups. All right. We got the King of Wands here too, and he's looking at that Queen. Just saying. All right. So the Two of Swords here with the Eight of Swords, so we can get a little bit more information about that. Again, I do feel like you need to change your perspective on whatever decision you have to make. Look at the whole picture, not just a one-sided picture. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Let's see. Oh, and there it is. Hold on. And the Strength card in the reverse. And the Tower. Okay, Tower is at that bottom of that deck. So I feel like because the Tower's here, it's definitely going to be a life-changing alteration. Remember how I was saying where's that justice card? I lost her. That this is something that could be, if I could talk, long-term repercussions. The Tower card is saying that this is going to be a life-altering kind of a thing. Where did I just put that? Oh, he's right in front of me. A life-changing transformation that you're going through, okay? And you're definitely stuck making that decision. You're very worried about it. You don't trust yourself. You don't feel very confident in that unknown path that Spirit's saying is coming your way here. We also have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like you're really holding on to that belief system that you've been so accustomed to. And you're just not ready to take that leap. But Spirit's saying to get yourself ready, Become that King of Wands. Know the direction, know your kingdom, know what you're fighting for is worth it, right? And take the action. This king has done the work, okay? And that's what you need to focus on, is doing the work. That's what I got. Okay. So I'm gonna end this with a couple of cards from the Island Time Wellness Oracle deck, okay? Some advice for you guys or additional messages. Okay, so we have stabbed in the back, boat, coffee cup, talking, two more they said, not today, and karmic relationships. There's that karmic energy again here, okay? So I feel like 2020 has brought a lot of pain, right? You felt stabbed in the back probably, or if this is a career that you're thinking about leaving, you might be feeling stabbed in the back, like you've busted your ass for what? For nothing, right? And it's about moving away from something, separation, but there's pain behind it, heartache, right? But the boat here is saying that you will receive everything that you need. The boat is about travel. It's about movement, moving forward, most cases, progression, right? But it's about moving on. It's about accepting. It's about gaining closure on whatever it is that you're leaving behind, right? Whatever that choice is that you're going to say no to, it's about getting closure and moving past it in a forward, positive manner. Again, we have coffee cups. So the coffee cup is a symbol of an offer coming in, a proposal coming in, somebody coming in to talk to you, meeting, conversating. It's about somebody coming in and uplifting your spirit. You might need to look to some friends, spend some time. I know Corona's kind of screwed everything up, but spend some time with your friends, people that care about you, people that love about you, talking. I know it's a reverse image for you, but you can benefit from conversating with somebody else about what you're going through. There might be lessons that you can learn from other people that will help you make this decision that you need to make. But it's about just being patient as well and understanding, right? And taking it all in, weighing the pros and cons. You have the Not Today card, which is about avoiding conversation. So if you've been avoiding conversation, Spirit's telling us that you need to just step up and have that conversation. You might still be very, very angry. This Not Today card is a card of anger, about boundaries being crossed, right? And it's just feeling hurt and not wanting to deal with it right now. But I think by benefiting from talking to your friends is what's going to really help you. So we have the karmic relationships. So this, take it as it resonates for you, but this is about letting go of that. Where's that justice? All that karmic. If you made a bad decision and you have bad karma coming your way. I mean, I hate to say it that way, but that's karma is energy. You get what you put in. If you do good, you get good. If you do something bad, there's repercussions, right? She's my favorite bitch, karma. She is. But here it's saying don't let yourself live in the resentment of whatever decisions that are making you feel this pain, this sadness, this heartache. You just need to accept that this was a karmic lesson. This is something that you will likely never have to go through again. That's the good thing about karmic lessons, right? But just letting go. You got to let go of all of that pain, all of those negative thoughts that you might be going through. You have to have patience with yourself and learn to let that kind of stuff go, okay? So that's where I'm going to end this reading for you guys. If it resonates, give it a thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the channel, head over to Facebook, like me there, want a private reading, send me an email. I'm going to work on putting my email in the descriptions. I haven't done that yet, but I will. I'm working on getting these channels and these videos right. So thank you for listening if you made it this far, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.